Some animals grow so huge, it almost doesn't seem real. From pets that ate a little too much to wild creatures packing on unbelievable size, these giants will leave you speechless. They're big, they're bulky, and some are downright adorable. You've never seen animals like this before. Number 15. The supersized house cats usually weigh under 10 pounds, but some balloon way past that. The fattest on record reached a staggering 46 pounds. This wasn't just a chubby kitty. It could barely walk, dragging its belly across the floor. Overfeeding and zero exercise turned a predator into a slow-moving ball of fur. Watching it waddle was both hilarious and sad. Proof that even the cutest animals can be destroyed by excess. But cats aren't the only pets that got way out of control. Number 14. The obese dog. Dogs love food, but when owners spoil them non-stop, disaster follows. One dachshund in the US became so overweight it looked like a furry sausage roll with legs. It tipped the scales at 77 pounds, 3 times its normal size. The poor animal couldn't even climb stairs, relying on people to carry it. The sight was shocking, a reminder of how too much love in the form of food can ruin an animal's life. If overweight pets are sad, wait until you see wild giants that push fatness to extremes. Number 13. The massive pig farm pigs are heavy, but some grow to monstrous proportions. The fattest ever recorded was a pig named Big Bill, weighing a jaw-dropping 2,552 pounds. This beast was so massive it struggled to even stand. Farmers fed it non-stop until it became more like a living mountain of meat. People who saw it in person couldn't believe an animal could get that large. This wasn't just fat, it was terrifying. And if pigs can shock you, cows will take it to another level. Number 12. The giant cow. Normally, cows weigh around 1,500 pounds, but some have doubled that size. One cow in Australia, called Knickers, grew so big it couldn't even fit in the slaughterhouse. At nearly 3,000 pounds, this bovine towered over the herd, looking like a monster straight out of a cartoon. It became a celebrity, with viral footage showing farmers standing next to its massive frame. But its size also revealed how selective breeding can create creatures almost too big for their own good. Still, cows don't compare to what swims deep in the ocean. Number 11. The enormous elephant seal. Elephant seals are already known for their bulk, but the fattest males can reach over 8,000 pounds. That's heavier than most cars. These beasts lounge on beaches like living tanks, covered in layers of fat to survive freezing waters. Watching them flop around in huge piles is both funny and intimidating. The sheer mass of their bodies makes them look unreal, as if nature accidentally hit the oversize button. But if you think elephant seals are big, the next one is even more mind-blowing. Number 10. The heavy hippopotamus hippos are already built like armored tanks, but some tip the scale at insane levels. The heaviest ever recorded reached close to 10,000 pounds. Watching such a beast wallow in rivers is shocking. It moves like a slow blob in water, yet can explode with deadly speed on land. Its fat isn't just bulk, it's survival. Layers of muscle and blubber protect it, but the sheer volume makes it look more like a prehistoric monster than a modern animal. But hippos aren't alone in their fight for the heavyweight crown. Number 9. The fat crocodile. Crocodiles are usually lean hunters, but when food is easy, they can swell into horrifying sizes. One of the fattest crocs ever captured was Lo Long, who measured over 20 feet and weighed more than 2,300 pounds. Its belly bulged like it had swallowed an entire cow. Locals were terrified, and rightfully so. It was a living nightmare pulled from a swamp. Seeing a crocodile this bloated showed just how monstrous nature can get when predators feast without limits. Yet reptiles can't match the shocking bulk of mammals built to store fat. Number 8. The immense polar bear. Polar bears are already the kings of the Arctic, but some reach insane weights of 1,700 pounds. That's almost twice the size of a grizzly. Their fat acts like armor against freezing waters, giving them the ability to swim for miles. But when food is plenty, these bears balloon into white giants that look more like moving snowbanks. Seeing one stand upright is terrifying, like staring at a wall of pure muscle and fat, ready to crush anything in its path. Still, land predators aren't the only ones that shock us. Number 7. The colossal whale shark. The whale shark is the largest fish alive, and some grow up to 40 feet long, weighing over 40,000 pounds. Their sheer size looks unreal when they glide calmly through the ocean, dwarfing boats and divers. Unlike other giants, they're harmless filter feeders, sucking up plankton with massive mouths. But make no mistake, their fat, bulk, and size make them look like swimming submarines. Seeing one up close is one of the most surreal sights in nature. And yet, one animal still manages to take fat to terrifying new heights. Number 6. The Gargantuan Walrus. Walruses are known for their tusks, but their size is equally shocking. Some weigh nearly 4,500 pounds, their skin covered in folds of fat that look like leather armor. On ice, they move awkwardly, but in water, they transform into powerful swimmers. Watching hundreds of these giants pile on top of each other is overwhelming. It's like a living mountain of flesh sliding across the ice. Their fat isn't just for survival, it makes them one of the most visually staggering creatures on Earth. And if you think a walrus is massive, wait until we hit the top 5, where size becomes almost unbelievable. Number 5. The Titan Giraffe. We think of giraffes as tall and slender, but some have shocked the world with unusual bulk. Certain captive giraffes, fed non-stop and living without predators, have packed on massive weight, tipping 4,000 pounds or more. Their long necks tower over everything, but their swollen bellies and heavy frames make them look almost alien. Seeing a fat giraffe is unsettling. It's nature's skyscraper animal turned into a lumbering giant with bulk as shocking as its height. But as strange as a fat giraffe looks, the next one is even more terrifying. Number 4. The giant leatherback turtle. Leatherback turtles are sea monsters in disguise. The fattest ones stretch over 7 feet and weigh nearly 2,000 pounds. Their shells look like armored shields, but it's their massive, blubbery bodies that shock people the most. When they surface next to boats, they look like floating rocks with flippers. Watching one up close makes you wonder how something so bulky can swim across oceans. They aren't aggressive, but their sheer size is overwhelming, like seeing a dinosaur glide through the water. And if that feels unreal, just wait for what's next. Number 3. The supersized brown bear. Grizzly bears are already fierce, but the fattest brown bears push the limits of size. During salmon season, they gorge non-stop, transforming into waddling giants that weigh over 1,500 pounds. Their bellies sag as they lumber across rivers, but the fat hides explosive strength. Videos from Alaska show them demolishing fish after fish, building fat reserves to survive winter. Seeing a fattened-up grizzly is terrifying. It's a living, yet even a fat bear can't outmatch the king of the ocean. Number 2. The great blue whale. The blue whale is the heaviest animal to ever live, and the fattest ones weigh more than 400,000 pounds. That's heavier than a jet plane. Their sheer bulk is unimaginable until you see footage of one surfacing, the water erupts, and the ocean itself seems too small for its body. Their blubber alone can be over a foot thick, acting as insulation and energy storage. Standing next to a whale skeleton, people look like ants. Nothing else on Earth comes close. But if the blue whale is nature's true heavyweight, one more fat creature will leave you in total disbelief. Number 1. The heaviest sunfish ever recorded. Ocean sunfish look like swimming dinner plates, but their fatness is legendary. The largest on record weighed nearly 5,000 pounds. With their round, bulging bodies and tiny fins, they look cartoonish, almost unreal. Divers who've seen them describe it as meeting a floating UFO. Slow, awkward, but absolutely massive. What's shocking is how uselessly fat they appear, yet they thrive in the ocean. Seeing one drift past a boat is unforgettable, like nature designed an animal purely to shock us with its size. And with that, we've reached the fattest of the fat, the ultimate champions of oversized creatures.